All right, thanks for joining me today in this interview for the social media and content specialist position. A little bit about our company at Code and Coffee Cafe. We have a creative community. Collaboration and innovation is some of our main goals. Our social media reflects our values, events, and cafe culture, which connects us with creators, students, and remote professionals. A little bit about the job description. Social media and content specialist creates and manages content for Code and Coffee's online presence. Some of your main responsibilities will be to create and post social media content, promote cafe events and activities, engage with followers and respond to messages, building an online community, as well as aligning content with brand values. Now let's go ahead and get into the questions. First up, how do you come up with new content ideas?
I follow trends. I listen to audience feedback and I observe daily cafe activities for inspiration.
What type of content fits Code and Coffee?
Content that shows productivity, community, coffee culture, and a cozy work.
A little bit about the brand and community. How would you show cafe values through social media?
I can show cafe values through real stories, team moments, events, and inclusive messages.
And how can social media build a strong community?
By engaging with followers and promoting interactions and events.
Yeah, really good answers so far. A little bit about customer interaction. How would you respond to, for example, a negative comment online?
I would respond politely, acknowledge the issue, and offer my help.
And then what if a customer complains publicly on social media?
I believe I would address the issue respectfully and suggest continuing privately.
Okay, sounds good. How can social media support diversity?
By representing different voices and backgrounds in content.
And then how do you make content that speaks to different people?
By making and using inclusive language and varied content styles.
Okay. A little bit about teamwork and behavior. How do you work with other teams to create content?
I communicate regularly with staff to make authentic and aligned content.
Good. And then how would you handle feedback or criticism about work of your own?
I take feedback positively and use it to improve.
Okay. A little bit about your background and experience. What kind of experience do you have in social media or content creation?
I have experience creating posts, managing accounts, and promoting events online.
And then have you worked with a social media brand for a business?
Yes, actually, I've managed for social media accounts. I've created content and engaged with followers effectively.
Okay. And to wrap it up here, why do you want to work for Code and Coffee?
I really enjoy building communities and sharing creativity online while reflecting a positive culture.
Okay, that sounds good. That's all I got. So once again, thank you for joining me for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, second interview of the day. Thank you for joining me. A little bit about our company at Code and Coffee Cafe. We're a cafe tech hub with freelancers, students, and remote workers. We aim to combine hospitality with productivity, fostering creativity, learning, and community. Our core values are trust, teamwork, respect, happiness, passion, and diversity. A little bit about the job responsibilities. As a shift manager, you'll oversee daily operations, supervise staff, and ensure excellent customer service. You'll lead the team, solve problems, manage workflow, and maintain a productive and positive work environment. Now we'll get into the questions here. Can you describe a time you led a team under pressure?
I stayed calm, assigned tasks clearly, and supported the team to ensure everything ran smoothly.
Okay. And how would you motivate your team during stressful shifts?
I encouraged them, recognized their efforts, and remind them of our team goals.
If a customer was angry, how would you handle the situation?
I would listen carefully, apologize sincerely, and resolve the issue professionally.
And then what steps would you take if a customer complained about, for example, service quality?
I would investigate the issue, speak to the team, and ensure corrective action is taken.
Okay. A little bit about teamwork. What would you do if two members had a disagreement?
I would listen to both sides and help find a fair solution.
And then how would you ensure that everyone works together as a team?
By setting clear expectations and encouraging open communication.
How would you ensure fair treatment for all employees?
I treat everyone equally and make decisions based on performance, not personal differences.
Okay. And then how would you manage a diverse team?
I respect differences and create an inclusive environment.
If an employee makes a mistake during a busy shift, what would you do?
I would calmly correct it, help fix the mistake, and use it as a learning opportunity.
Very nice. And then what if the cafe is understaffed and very busy?
I would prioritize tasks, support the team, and ensure service quality remains high.
Okay, a little bit about your background. Tell us about your previous management experience.
I have led teams in fast paced environments, coordinating tasks, and supporting staff under pressure.
Have you led a team in a cafe or a restaurant before?
Yes, I have experience managing daily operations, staff scheduling, and customer service.
Okay. And why do you want to manage a team at Code and Coffee?
I enjoy leading teams and creating a positive, productive environment for staff and customers.
All right, that was it for me. Thank you for joining me for this interview.
Thank you.